Aloha and welcome to High Now Daily. My name is Lauren Taruya, and boy, do we have a jam-packed show for you today. We're kicking off the show with some incredible sweet treats. That's going to be featuring our Hawaiian classic desserts. We also know that love is in the air. We're going to learn about Valentines and single mixers from Deck Waikiki. Lastly, Lunar New Year is also right around the corner, and we have a special surprise from the Hawaii Lion Dancers Association. But first, I'm going to toss things out to Kainoa, who's live at Mid-Pacific Middle School. How you doing, Kainoa?
That's right, Lauren. Thank you very much. Today on High Now Daily, we are back to school. So today we're live over here at Mid-Pacific. And anyone familiar with this place knows they've got wonderful athletics, education, and a variety of different programs. But as you mentioned today, we're going to be focusing on the middle school program over here. So we've got Mr. Kevin O'Connell. This is Eli Lee. He's currently a sixth grader over here at Mid-Pacific. And Mr. O'Connell, I want to start with you. Let's talk about really the approach to sixth grade middle school, specifically here at Mid-Pacific. What makes it so unique?
Well, our sixth grade framework was designed by our teachers with help of some consultants. And the framework is built around 4 big ideas or themes that all the teachers connect to. So the themes or big ideas are kind of like the backbone of our program. And then the teachers teach their content towards those themes, and it allows us to connect and make interdisciplinary projects out of them.
Now, that is one of the terms we've heard a lot about today, these interdisciplinary projects. Break that down. What are those, and what are we hoping to teach students throughout them?
Well, we connect through those themes. We also have essential questions, learning targets, and core competencies, or like life skills. The idea being that students don't just learn isolated subject areas, that they see connections between their subjects, which we're hoping will allow them to see those connections out in real life and make them world-ready learners.
Absolutely. So we're talking about things like just because you're in math class doesn't mean that the math skills are only applied to math. We can use them in science. Science we can use in PE and other areas, correct?
Exactly. I can give you an example of a project that we did. I wanted to do an obstacle course in PE class and have the students design obstacles. And I was talking to our social studies teacher about it, and she said, well, we're doing biomes in social studies. What if you designed each obstacle around a biome? And then the math teacher wanted to jump in on it because they were teaching area and perimeter. And she said, well, we'll just come measure your objects, your obstacles, and then that's the way the students can learn. And then science found out we were doing that. And like, well, we're studying the muscular system. Why don't we have the students talk about what muscles they need to use to perform each obstacle?
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about over here. Through these projects, they get to learn in a variety of different areas. I want to bring in Eli Lee over here. I'm going to step over here. He's got an iPad with him because you recently did a genealogy project, right? Eli, what's the genealogy project?
So basically what the genealogy project is where we took concepts from math and science in order to learn more about our ethnic backgrounds, as you can see right here.
Okay, very cool. So over here on the iPad is a little bit of a breakdown of your genealogy. How did you use the math? How did you use the science?
So some things we learned in science were knowing what basically genes were, how to read a pedigree, and using a Punnett square basically to learn how genes or traits are passed down.
And you learned that already?
Yes, I did.
You're teaching me right now, Eli, so thank you for that. What was the biggest thing that you learned throughout doing your genealogy project?
Well, something I learned personally about myself in the genealogy project is I have a lot more in common with my family than I realized. Just to give an example, my grandfather, he has a great strategic mind, and he enjoys building things, which I also enjoy.
Oh, very cool. Okay, Eli, we're going to ask you to hang out. We're going to bring in Mr. O'Connell over here as well. I got to say, man, that's really impressive. The fact that you put all of this together, and at the same time, you know, he's getting that opportunity to utilize so many different skills. Mr. O'Connell, if you want to learn more about Mid-Pacific Middle School programs, are we still accepting applications, and how do people learn more?
Absolutely still accepting applications. You can contact our admissions office or go to midpac.edu, midpac.edu.
All right, solid. Thank you very much. Like I said, we are back to school today on High Now Daily. Stay with us. We got much more coming up from Mid-Pacific. Lauren, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Kainoa. Well, now in studio, it's time. we got our farmers market finds. All right, today we're talking classic island desserts, family tradition, and how one local baker keeps it all handcrafted at the Farm Lovers Farmers Market. Hanging out with us today is the founder and baker of Hawaiian Classic Desserts, Kaulana Lee. Also, we have the owner, farm queen, Pamela Boyer. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thanks for coming.
Pamela, I wanted to really start off with you and just talk about all the events that you have planned around all the festivities. Let's talk about it.
This weekend is an extravaganza. So let's start with Pro Ridge Farmers Market. We are having a giveaway. This bag over there, a coffee mug, or you can get a magnet. Just come on, say you saw us on TV, and we'll give it away. And we're having a lion dance at 8:30 in the morning there.
Wow.
Then at Kaka'ako, we have the Hawaiian Symphony coming. They're going to have their brass section. Well, not all of it, just a couple. But they're going to be playing for Valentine's Day. And then Sunday at Kailua Town Farmers Market at Castle Hospital, we will be having a lion dance also.
Oh my goodness, and that is why they call her the queen of the farmers market, because she really does make it quite a royal experience. Now, Kaulana, I want to pop over to you because holy smokes, look at this incredible table of goodies. But can you just talk about your business and how it all started?
Yeah, Hawaiian Classic Desserts was established in 1999 by my father, Fenton Lee. Baker throughout the islands, worked at some very reputable places, and then, of course, with some very good executive chefs. These are his island-inspired type of desserts and breads and almond cookies that come from our family and the history of living here for all this time. One of the first things we have right here, this is his taro loaf. That
it's
he
Becky
made.
Pamela,
bread.
we should go together.
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
do this.
Okay. You
Inside
take
of
the
that
bigger
taro
piece.
loaf,
You're thinner than-
there's cinnamon and coconut
Cheers.
that's put inside of it.
Thank you,
and
Fenton.
it baked.
Oh my gosh, wow, that is
So
just
good.
moist and really light at the same time. It's like sweet bread, but on a new level.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Talk us through, what else you have in front of us today.
Yeah, so on that other, we have another taro loaf or poi loaf made from fresh poi. We bake it. A lot of people, as it ages, as you keep it out, it tends to take on a sour taste, just like 1 day or 2 day, 3-year-old poi. So you can do that. As our accoutrement to that, we have something like, if you like sweet or savory, we have our guava butter or our lilikoi butters that we add on top of it.
This is like sourdough, but like sourdough 2.0 on a way better level. It's so delicious. And then you can go on and add, what do I have here?
That is our guava butter. So a little bit of sweet portion to it goes really good with the sourness of the bread itself.
Holy smokes.
And he's
And then-
every Saturday at Pro Ridge Farmers Market.
Every Saturday, oh my goodness. And then of course, lastly, just talk a little bit about these beautiful boxed cookies.
These are for the Chinese New Year's this year. Our family is come from immigrants from China, and so we like to celebrate this. Inside of this is a recipe for our almond cookies from our family. This represents prosperity for the Chinese New Year's, and we're going to have this just special at the farmers market for this weekend only.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
so
gonna try
exciting. And
one.
then lastly, where can people follow you? I know you're going to be at the farmers market this weekend, but
they're-
supporting your business.
We are exclusively at the farmers market.
Pro Ridge.
Pro Ridge right now. You can follow us on Instagram at Hawaiian _ classic
Right there on the
desserts.
screen, we have it easy for everyone. Make sure to give them a follow. They're going to be at the farmers market this weekend selling these gorgeous cookies. Thank you
Cookies
both
are great.
so much for being here. And of course, we'll have all that information up on our website. Make sure you stay with us. We have so much more coming up on High Now Daily.
Bye. See ya.
Wow. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, you know, Lunar New Year's is right around the corner, and we are so lucky to have Hawaii Lion Dance Association here with us today on High Now Daily. I have Ricky Lee here, the founder of this incredible organization. Can you just talk about, you know, how did this all get started?
Actually, I'm not the founder, but our founders founded the club in 2001.
That's right. I'm so sorry about that. You are the current current boss man in charge. Is that right?
Instructor, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, first off, I wanted to congratulate you on 25 years and just
Thank
talk
you.
about, you know, what do you have going on right now?
Well, we're gearing up for Chinese New Year's, and Chinese New Year's is actually next Tuesday, the 17th, but we celebrate 1 week early. So the big celebration is this coming Friday and Saturday in Chinatown, and the big block party is on the 14th, Valentine's Day.
And I've also seen that H&N's very own Ben Gutierrez is part of the crew.
Yes,
is that
he
true?
is. Yes, he is.
How awesome. Now, you know, I know a lot of people here in Hawaii celebrate the Lunar New Year, but what is so meaningful about, you know, really blessing people with this significant lion dance?
Well, the lion dance, the significance of the lion dance is to basically spread good luck and scare away evil spirits.
Very important.
And the offering of the lycée envelope to the lion is you know, like you give something and you receive something back. So that's basically what the philosophy behind it is. So for getting good luck, you feed the lion and the lion bless you with good luck.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very excited to see this live performance happen, but just as a reminder for everyone, how can people potentially be a part of this beautiful group or even book you to bless their business for the new year coming?
You can contact us on our website at Hawaii.
Right there on the screen, HawaiianLionDance.com.
Association.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And without further ado, Uncle Ricky, take it away.
Oh, okay.
live right now at Mid-Pacific, and today we've been talking all about the middle school program here. Again, we talked about education programs, athletics that are part of Mid-Pacific, but today we're really learning more about project-based learning, specifically in the area where we're in right now. We're in Woodhall, and we're joined right now by Mr. Todd Jimbo. We've got Meyer Cutter hanging out with us as well, a 6th grader currently at Mid-Pacific. Mr. Jimbo, I want to start with you though. Tell us about Woodhall and what type of project-based learning happens specifically in this building.
So Woodhall was a pilot-based building built for project-based learning. It's where the building can be.
I know your microphone.
It's where the building can be modified for the students' learning. We use projects to teach kids life skills about their academics.
Now I want you to repeat that one more time as well, and why having accessibility to a resource like this is so important.
Well, sometimes we connect classes, so math and science for STEM, and sometimes we'll do English and social studies for humanities, and we need the space. So instead of one individual classroom, we can open up some walls to make a big space. The desks are all movable, the walls are movable, and the walls are writable. So we're gonna give a little bit of an example right now on how we can open up the building.
Okay, awesome. Actually, you know what? We're gonna hit the pause button on that right now. I know we're having a little bit of technical issues with our microphone right now, so we're gonna toss it back into studio and take a look at other projects that are currently happening right now at City Mill. Take a look.
We're here at City Mill and we pulled some products that you could grab with rebates with the city's Water Sensible program. And we have Stephen here to tell us about all those discounts and how we could save money on our monthly water bill.
Yeah, we are here, and so one of the big things we've done is we've partnered with the Department of Environmental Services. They're the sewer folks, and so they're putting in $100 to the toilet rebate. So now the toilet rebate is $200. Every toilet they sell is WaterSense labeled, and you'll get a $200 rebate. And one of the cool things is, we were just checking it out, some of the toilets are less than $200.
So that means they basically can get a free toilet with that rebate,
Pretty
right?
much.
So
Yes.
in addition to that, getting maybe a free toilet depending on the price, also maybe if they needed help installing it into their home, does that rebate include kind of that labor also?
Yeah, good question. So if you purchase the toilet and it's less than $200, if you just show us the invoice, we'll provide you the rebate up to $200, which would include whatever part of the installation from the plumber that would be included.
Wow.
Up to $200 though.
That's amazing. So when you install that water sensible toilet, how much water does it actually save us?
Oh, you're saving a lot of water. So if you went from like a 5-gallon per flush toilet, which is toilets that are about 15 years ago, even up to 7, you can save up to 13,000 gallons of water, which you can see a huge significant decrease in your water and sewer bill by switching out to a WaterSense labeled toilet.
Wow, that's a big deal. And it's
Oh,
something
yeah.
that we use every single day. So it's time to switch out
Oh
that
yeah,
toilet.
that is one of the most common inside the home, water use in the home is the toilet.
Wow, and then you also have this in front of us. What is this
Yeah.
toilet flapper?
So this is a flapper. So if you have a WaterSense labeled toilet and you haven't switched out your flapper, it's probably time to do it, because a toilet, we like to call it the sneaky water waster, because over time, a couple years, between 3 to 5 years, the flappers start to decay. They get worn out, so you have to change it out. So you can come over to City Mill or any hardware store and get a flapper, but you want to make sure you're getting the right flapper. Because you could actually buy a flapper, it fits, but it could be the wrong one and your toilet's leaking. So just bring the flapper to the hardware store, to City Mill, and they'll help you find the right one.
And match it, and that's perfect to go.
Yeah, and then you're good to go. And they're very, very affordable flappers.
So we have that insane discount for toilets up to $200, but I know the Board of Water Supply has other rebates going on right now too, right?
Yes, we do, and I'll show it to you right here. This is a smart irrigation controller, beehive timer, weather-based irrigation controller. They have all kinds of names, and what's really cool about this is it connects to local weather stations, and it tailors your watering schedule in your yard, so you don't have to worry about overwatering. You don't have to worry about runoff. Like if it's raining, your irrigation system won't go off. So this saves a lot of water, and they're very affordable. We offer up to a $100 rebate on a smart irrigation controller, because outdoor water use, about 50% of that is wasted due to inefficient irrigation systems and overwatering. So this saves you money and saves our precious Vi.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love it. And then what's this big barrel? Like, how do you use it?
I love this thing. This is called a rain barrel. Everybody loves rain barrels, because how this works is it connects to, so it rains, water comes down, it comes down your gutter, it comes down a downspout, and then it fills up the barrel. And you can use this water to irrigate your lawn and your garden. You don't have to worry about using
it's
any
free water.
Pretty much, it's rainwater.
I love
You're not
it.
using any water from the Board of Water Supply.
Okay,
So,
speaking of using water from Board of Water Supply.
we have a rebate on this too.
Oh, this is a rebate.
Oh yeah, $40.
Okay, $40 off.
Yeah.
Pretty much just get all your rebates here at
We
City
want
Mill.
you to upgrade. That's why we offer these rebates, and we appreciate stores like City Mill who promote our rebates to get folks to switch out their non-water efficient products with saving water.
Efficient. I
Yes,
love it.
Efficient.
And then in addition to those rebates, you have some quick tips for your
Yeah,
garden, right?
Of course.
What are these over here, and how do we save some money on our water bill?
So this is a bed drip watering kit, or known as drip irrigation. So what's so good about drip irrigation is when it rains or when you run your water, the water goes right to the roots. So it's really good for your plants. So it saves water, and it is also very beneficial for your plants. So that the water is getting right to the roots.
Very
which is
cool,
what you want.
getting it right to the source. But of course, you know, we have a home, we're probably gonna have a hose, but what's most important about the hose is the connection, right?
Yes.
Why is this relevant?
This is a garden nozzle. So one of my biggest pet peeves is you never want to let the hose just run and run and run, because that wastes a lot of water. And so with a garden nozzle, you can control how much water you're using. You even can control the pressure, because as you can see here, it has stream, mist, has all different types of variations. So when you irrigate, so this is a great way to conserve water and never let that hose run and run. Get a garden nozzle, and they're very affordable, and they're also sold here at City Mill as well.
Stephen, you always have the great tips, but for the folks at home that want to learn more about these tips, but also those important rebates right now, where can folks go?
So you go to our website, boardofwatersupply.com/rebates, and the nice thing about our website now is we have a portal, so you can actually fill out the rebate application online. It's all fillable, and send it in our portal, and you can actually see where your rebate is.
Okay,
the
there
current
you
status
go.
of the rebate.
Make sure you head there to get those rebates, but also come to City Mill to get your water sensible products.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. Now we are continuing our series of 20 stories for 20 years with Teach for America. And joining us today is Devin Takahashi from Ho'opulapula Middle School, where he teaches math, marketing, and farm-to-table culinary classes. Welcome to the show, Devin.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Holy smoke. So it sounds like you teach a very innovative class. Can you talk about it and what you've brought with you today?
Yeah, so we bought some of the products that we make in my classroom. We take everything, we put it all together. I like to say that I'm a math teacher and I sprinkle Hawaiian salt on it. So the story of Nana Kuli on how it got its name. So Nana means to look, Kuli means to look at the knees. And the story is that when people would pass through Nana Kuli, they would think that the people from Nana Kuli were deaf. And the reason why is because the people from Nana Kuli, they didn't have the resources to be hospitable. And a part of that is, you know, when you go over to someone's house, you offer them water. And if you like them enough, you're gonna have them over for dinner. So what I'm trying to teach with my students is to create that resource, to create that ability to be hospitable to people and to just show aloha to everyone.
Wow, what a wonderful way to integrate all those three things into class and also just take away so much aloha from what you're teaching. Now, I have to ask you, how did you get involved with Teach for America? Like, what's your story?
So actually, I didn't have the correct path to education. I actually have my degree in criminal justice, and I came across Teach for America. I had a friend that I coached football with, and his name is Leo Shimizu. Shout out to Leo Shimizu.
I know Leo.
He's a 2010 alum of Teach for America. And he told me something that stuck with me throughout my years of teaching, and it was that we have meaningful work that we do as teachers. And you know, the ability to meet young people where they're at, be with them for hours in the day, and just to influence them, that really stuck with me. And if you look at the climate that we live in today, it's actually a lot more relevant today than it was 10 years ago. So I'm in the right place at the right time right now.
Wow, and it sounds like, you know, it's not only things that you've gained, but you're paying it forward into the community as well. Now, Teach for America is, you know, everywhere, but they're also so rooted here in our local community. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Teach for America has been around since 2006, and over 1,100 teachers have come through the program. And I'm just one of them, you know, that decided to stay and plant my roots into the ground. And, you know, they say deep roots, big fruits, and here's the fruits of our students, and just the education and just the athletics and everything, you put it together. And we're here today.
And here they are, the beautiful fruits of your labor. Yes. I have to also ask you, you know, is Teach for America also recruiting and allowing more people to be a part of it?
Yes, they are. So I would like to encourage anyone that's watching this segment, if you have a heart for young people, you have a heart for making a difference in your community, I think Teach for America is a great route to go through. You know, the times that we live in, we need more role models in our community, especially male role models. And that's what I take with me every day. And Teach for America really helped me out. I got to meet a lot of great people that had like-minded as me, as well as networking, and I had a lot of great mentors a part of that also.
Well, I can just tell how incredible you are as a person, as a teacher, and you know, Teach for America is definitely lucky to have you aboard. But if anyone wants to be a part of it and get more information, what's your best recommendation?
Yeah, so you guys can go to Teach for America Hawaii. You guys can go online. I'm pretty sure we're going to have it on the bottom of the screen. You guys can sign up. And let's make another 20 years for Teach for America here in Hawaii.
There we go. He's also a part-time host here. Devin, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm going to kick things back to Kainoa, who is at Mid-Pacific. How you doing?
That's right. How's it, Aloha gang? We're back over here at Mid-Pacific, and today we've been really highlighting the middle school program. Specifically, though, we're really excited to be talking about the building that we're standing in right now. This is Mr. Todd Jimbo. This is Meyer Cutter. He's currently a sixth grader over here at Mid-Pacific. Mr. Jimbo, let's start with you, man. Inside these halls that we call the Wood Hall, this is a really unique classroom. Tell us about it.
So here at Mid-Pacific, in sixth grade specifically, we use project-based learning, PBL. Project-based learning is where teachers create projects teaching their content and skills through a project. So it's not only just traditional learning, but we're learning skills that they're going to use for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely. And what do you think makes the approach to education so unique, specifically when students come here to Wood Hall?
So this building was a pilot building designed for project-based learning. All of the desks, all of the chairs are movable, the walls are writable.
We're going to show you what he means right now. Mr. Okano, who we just spoke with yesterday, is behind you. So this is kind of what the setup, the environment can look like for students and teachers, right?
Yes, correct. So we could have one class doing traditional things, or we could open up and have two classes learning a project through STEM or humanities.
Awesome. So again, with Meyer over here, who's joining us right now, he gets to come to Wood Hall quite a bit. So Meyer, I want you to turn around this way. What is it like for you? How is this classroom a little bit different than some of the other classrooms that you attend over here at Mid-Pacific?
Well, this is different because like all of our classes are together and we have 7 different teachers at a time. As in like elementary school, you have like 1 or 2 teachers at a time.
So you're just learning like a lot all the time.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most when you come on down here to Woodhull? We just saw Mr. O'Connell kind of opened it up for us. You're talking story with Mr. Jimbo earlier as well. What do you really enjoy when you come down here to Woodhull, being with all your classmates?
I enjoy this because like we can open up space like Mr. Jimbo said, and like in elementary it was like all our classes were scattered around, and here it's like all in one space.
Yeah, so what are some of the subjects that you study when you come down here to Woodhull? What do you learn?
We learn math, ELA, stands for English Language Arts, math, and then PE, and then science.
So you're just learning everything all the time, man. I want to bring back in Mr. Jimbo over here as well. You know, throughout the show today, we've been talking about really the approach to education here at Mid-Pacific. But again, what do you think makes it so unique, specifically for students like Meyer, who really do get an opportunity to study with incredible resources?
So what makes us a little bit of difference is our relationships. We have this program called SEL, Social Emotional Learning, where teachers have a class that we actually teach the kids about their emotions, how to deal with your emotions, and where they can go for help when they're feeling these emotions.
Yeah, and that's very important because as we know, that transition from like elementary into middle school is such a vital time for the keiki. So if people want to learn more, parents right now are out there watching right now, they want to learn more about Mid-Pacific. Do we still have applications open, and what's the best way to schedule with you folks?
Yes, I believe if you go to midpac.edu for more information and contact our admissions department, anybody can help you there.
There you go, Mr. Jimbo Meyer, thank you very much. Now stay with us, okay? We're not done over here at Mid-Pacific just yet. Coming up a little bit later, we're going to be talking more about the programs that are currently available. Lauren, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Kainoa. Now, Hawaii is facing a serious shortage of physicians, especially in rural communities. But the University of Hawaii is working to grow more homegrown doctors for our islands. So joining us now is Dr. Kelsey Kanoho Hosoda with the Native Hawaiian Center of Excellence and Christian Fern with the University of Hawaii Professional Assembly. Thank you both so much for joining us. Now, Dr. Hosoda, I want to start with you and just learn a little bit about what you're doing with the UH John A. Burns School of Medicine.
Yeah, so I'm the director of the Native Hawaiian Center of Excellence, and our programming spans from middle school all the way through medical school and residence. And we're really just trying to grow more physicians from here that will serve our communities of most need, which is our rural communities here in Hawaii.
Absolutely. Now, when you talk about, people grown here, what is that importance for practitioners to really stay and be here? And, how are you planning on doing that?
Yeah, so, it's multifaceted. And of course,
absolutely
stems from education. Right? And so it's really connecting with our students from early on in high school as well as in undergraduate, and really connecting within all of our University of Hawaii system campuses across the state, and pulling people from the communities to go through medical school through this very difficult, rigorous schooling, and going back into the communities as well.
Absolutely. So it's truly just a network of everything kind of threading together. Christian, I want to talk to you about why this is such a big priority for the state of Hawaii.
Well, I think the program that Dr. Hosoda represents at JABSUM is just a shining example of what we need in order to overcome many of the issues that we're facing in the community. Federal funding cuts deeply impacted the University of Hawaii as a whole, but also specifically JABSUM and the UH Cancer Center. But we did see the community come together and help support them to fill some of the gaps that were needed. So organizations like the Queen's Health System, Hawaii Pacific Foundation, as well as others, without hesitation helped to fill that gap. I think it's a great example of the Hawaiian values of lokahi and kokua, where the community comes together to support at a time of need. And that's really important because the work that the faculty do at the University of Hawaii doesn't just impact the students, it impacts the broader community.
Absolutely, which is so important. And Dr. Hosoda, I also know that the American Medical Association recently gave a grant of over 1.1 million? Can you talk about those funds?
Definitely. So this one is about precision education and precision coaching to support our current medical students and trainees. And it's really to leverage artificial intelligence, not to take over jobs, but to really do those, those logistical administrative duties that are,
it's time to optimize, right?
Yes, optimizing it and providing that opportunity for for trainees, but our spin is culturally relevant. So like Chris said, is making sure that we include those values of Hawaii in there. So what is a trusted physician? Really looking at that within our rural communities of somebody that you can build rapport with, that aloha, that kindness that is here in Hawaii and nowhere else. So how do we incorporate that into AI to train our physicians?
Well, we are so lucky that you're in charge over there. We've got, an amazing person to really help out our community. And Krishna, I just want to ask, where can people get more information about all that's to come?
So we do have a JAPSUM website, japsum.hawaii.edu, or you can go to our UHPA website, uhpa.org.
Okay, well, thank you both so much for sharing this important message with our community. And of course, we'll have that up on our High Now Daily website. Make sure you stay with us. We'll be right back after the break. All right, that was easy peasy, huh?
How's it, Aloha Gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We are back here live at Mid-Pacific. It's been such a wonderful day. We've been talking all day about the middle school programs here that are based in so many different varieties of programs that's offered here at Mid-Pacific. And so we're really excited to be joined by Luna Schultz. This is Mr. Nathan Hu. And Mr. Hu, I want to start with you because, we talked project-based learning. We talked interdisciplinary projects. But I've been hearing a lot about these exploratory classes. What is that, and how does that really impact students here at Mid-Pacific?
So the exploratory classes are actually designed to offer our students an opportunity to try new things. There's about 10 classes, and they're each 7 weeks long. And they provide them with an opportunity to experience new things such as performing arts, visual arts, engineering, even technology. One of the really cool courses is one called service learning. It's kind of where they get to look at their personal values, and they identify their communities of belonging, and actually it gives them an opportunity to see that making an impact is easy. So these sixth graders.
It's not as far as people think, even if you're in sixth grade.
Correct. Yeah. So all of these opportunities allow the students to sort of select their pathways as they move forward through their middle and high school years.
Gotcha. So break it down one more time. So it's 10 classes over the course of 7 weeks, correct?
Correct. So, it's kind of bam, 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 right? They go to a class, 7 weeks later, they're moving on. But these students, they're so great. They make it through that, they love it, and they get to experience new things.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of great students, we've got one right over here. She's in 6th grade right now. This is Luna Schultz. Now, we were just talking with Mr. Hu about the exploratory classes. What do you think of it so far? What are some of the classes you really enjoy?
Some of the classes I really enjoy are probably dance because I've been doing it for a while, and it's just really fun to see how like the different teachers teach each student. But then I also like engineering, even though I didn't like know how to do a lot of that stuff at the start. But Mr. Chan, our teacher, he's really great with like teaching every student.
Very cool. So you like dancing and you like engineering?
Yes.
All right. Okay, that's a good variety over there. What type of dance is your favorite when you're doing the exploratory classes?
Probably either hip hop or contemporary.
Okay, awesome. Luna, thank you so much. Now, Mr. Huang, I want to bring you back in because throughout the day as well, we've been talking about the different approaches, these programs that are available right now. People have a lot of questions. They want to learn more about it. What do tours look like over here? If people want to learn more about middle school programs and come down and see the campus, as we talk about what is a typical day over here in beautiful Manoa Valley.
Right now, you can come and have a tour on campus. You can see the buildings. Actually, a lot of the tours are led by students as well. So you get a kind of a first-hand experience of what it's like to be a student here.
Awesome. And if people want to get more information, what would be the best resource for that?
So they can go to midpac.edu.
Okay, solid. And then, Luna, I wanted to ask you real quick before we go as well. What's your favorite thing about attending Mid-Pacific? What do you enjoy the most about it?
I love how the teachers are just so willing to teach the students, and they have like a passion for them.
I can tell you really enjoy it over here. It's been a lot of fun over here at Mid-Pacific today. Luna, Mr. Hu, thank you very much. And don't forget, for more information as well, you can head to HiNowDaily.com. Lauren, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Kainoa. We're sitting down with Bruna Sanctos, event sales manager and at DEC in Waikiki, and we have to talk about all that's happening, all that's coming up. But first, let's say cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Thank you so much. Okay. First off, for anyone who has not been to DEC and like seen the views, the vibes, just give us a little preview of what you're in store for when you go to the DEC.
Yes, absolutely. So DEC is going to be our open air restaurant on the 3rd floor of the Queen Kapiolani Hotel. It's known for its great atmosphere, amazing views of Diamond Head, unobstructed views. So it's a really popular spot for families, singles, which we'll get into soon. So there's a lot happening this week at DEC for Valentine's Day week. We have a bunch of things going on, so we'll be talking about that for sure.
And I think unobstructed views is huge because there's pretty much nowhere where you can get perfectly unobstructed views.
No, the photos always turn out amazing. There's always a good breeze, sunset. It's the place to be, really.
It really is the place to be, which is why you've got a lot of events around the corner.
Yes, we do.
So let's talk about what's first upcoming, this mixer that you're hosting.
Yes, so the mixer that we're hosting is the Leahi After Dark Lucky 13 Social Mixer. It's going to be a free 18 above event. It's designed to bring people together, so mostly for singles, but the event can be for anybody who wants to attend. Now, it is supposed to be a very casual, low pressure way to get to know people, so it's not speed dating or anything like that. But we're gonna have some fun games and just things to kind of entice people to kind of get together, mingle, and get to know each other.
Does anyone need to bring anything? Are there any expectations for this event?
So yes, you can expect to find a live DJ.
Okay.
Some amazing prizes, both sponsored by Tito's and the Queen Kapiolani Hotel. So we'll get into that in a little bit as well. Of course, yummy foods, amazing cocktails. And we're gonna be having some really great games as well, like Jenga, popular games, water pong, cornhole, things that people can just get together with their friends and play, and like icebreaker cards to kind of, help break the ice between people. So it's gonna be a very upbeat event.
Perfect, and these are all mixed into that, I'm guessing.
Yes, so here we're gonna have some of the prizes that Tito's is giving out. Now these are gonna be the raffles that we're gonna be doing throughout the event. And to get a raffle ticket, all you need to do is purchase a food or beverage item at the event, and you get 1 raffle ticket per item. So you can enter as many times as you want. Now there is gonna be a large prize. It's a 35-gallon Yeti cooler.
Ooh.
So you wanna take that to the beach, you wanna come to the event, and you wanna win that. Now,
absolutely.
We do have a large prize as well. It's a free one-night stay at the Queen Kapiolani Hotel Ocean View Room. And to enter that, you go to our Instagram at DEC Waikiki, and you just locate the post with the information on there, and just follow those 3 steps, and you can enter for a chance to win a free room at the Queen Kapiolani Hotel. You cannot beat that.
Oh my goodness, you guys truly know how to throw a party. And it doesn't stop with just that event, right? We're doing things special for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, we are. So DEC is kind of taking over for whether you're single or taken. We will have something for you at DEC. On the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, there will be a prefix menu that guests are welcome to enjoy. However, you do need a reservation for that.
Okay.
For the 12th, 13th, and 15th, it's going to be an a la carte menu, so guests can enjoy the dishes individually. Whether it's with your significant other or your friends, there's going to be something for you on that menu. We are having specials at deck as well for Vouv. It's going to be a $65 bottle to share with your friends or significant other. So there's going to be lots of fun things going around at deck. You definitely want to make sure you come out this week.
Oh yeah, and there's our very own Natalie enjoying some of those beautiful decadences right there. And there's the beautiful view of Diamond Head as well.
Yes.
Okay, so if anyone wants to, this event is free and open, which is
It
exciting.
is free and open. It's 18 or above. So as long as you're 18, you can come out and hang out with us.
For all the other nights, I'm guessing reservations are probably the way to go.
Yes, for Deck Waikiki, reservations are going to be the way to go. We're going to be very busy throughout the Valentine's Day week. So if you want to get your spot, I would call ahead, make sure you get that table for you and your friends or your significant other. And then you can pop on over on the 13th and check out our DJ event so you can have some fun on a Friday night.
Wow, well, thank you so much for filling all of our weekend plans. We'll make sure to put it on our website because I know that was a lot. But thank you so much for bringing the party to High Now Daily. And of course,
cheers.
We'll have that up. We'll be right back. You're watching High Now Daily, and we're going to enjoy this food. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, AI and cryptocurrencies scams are on the rise, but luckily AARP Hawaii is here with us, sharing how to spot the red flags and protect yourself. Joining us now today is Keli'i Lopez, AARP Hawaii State Director. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is a huge issue. It's a fact. I've even seen some of these scams, and of course, they're going after a lot of our kupuna. So you're having some workshops. Can you talk about what you're doing to be the solution in our community?
Absolutely. Well, we're one of many, and your point is well taken. We really do believe that these scams are an epidemic. So what ARP is doing is we're advocating both in Congress as well as the state legislature. But importantly, we want to educate consumers, everyone out there. The best person to protect you is yourself.
That is a very important statement. So how do we do that?
So one of the things we're offering is a free workshops on cryptocurrency and AI scams. We have a person by the name of Doug Shadell. He's an expert in this area. We're bringing him in nationally, known for his work in investigations for fraud and just working with ARP's Fraud Watch Network. So we want to make sure that as part of the training, you know, one, again, you don't have to be an AARP member. The event's free. Depending on when you're going to be there, there's going to be free breakfast or lunch.
Ooh, okay.
But come for the education as well as the food. But it really is intending to help people identify those red flags, how to keep themselves from becoming a victim, and ideally also helping them be educated enough to also help prevent it for their neighbors or their loved ones from being scammed.
So how do people, is there a sign up and where is this taking place? Tell us all the details.
Thank you. So the workshops are being held in Honolulu, Maui, Kona, and Hilo.
Awesome.
February 23rd through February 26th. People absolutely should sign up in advance and make a reservation for a seat and the food. And they can go to our website at aarp.org/hi and sign up for that free seminar.
Awesome. Now, can you just talk a little bit about what AARP is doing with the legislature to also, you know, help our entire community?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. The truth is that scammers have sadly perfected their skill at this. So no matter who you are, the truth is anyone, really anyone could be a victim depending on the situation and the timing. So one of the things we want to make sure is that Kupuna, as well as others, are protected from these scammers. So the one that we're especially interested in working on is related to cryptocurrency kiosks. Folks don't know what that is. It looks like a regular ATM. They're in drugstores, gas stations, they're everywhere. And they look like a regular ATM, but they're for Bitcoins. The problem with that is scammers get people to deposit tens of thousands of dollars. They usually lose tens of thousands of dollars, if not their entire life savings, into these machines, yes. And as soon as they give that scammer the what they call the key and insert it into their wallet, the money's gone. It's gone really quickly. So the truth is, it's just one of the quickest ways for scammers to get people to lose, to really give their money over to them. And so we're trying to pass legislation. It's passed out of the Senate.
Okay.
We want to limit that you cannot put more than $2,000 in, so hopefully you're not losing your whole life savings, as well as several other protections, especially so that law enforcement can get the information they need to go after these scammers.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that work. And, you know, on a smaller level, how can, you know, people like me or anyone in the community help and volunteer to protect our kupuna?
Well, thank you. I hope many of you would be interested in protecting kupuna and or your loved ones from scams. One of the things that you can do is contact us at hiaarp@arp.org. Email us. If you've been a victim or you know someone, we'd love to have the stories. Legislators want to hear from the people who have been scammed, what that means for them. But the other thing is we have a volunteer program called Fraud Watch Network.
Okay.
Where volunteers are trained to help people when they call in. And you can help someone understand what they can do to protect themselves and others. So ARP's Fraud Watch Network is also a good way for people to get involved, as well as being part of our advocacy team.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for, you know, coming on today and sharing all these opportunities for us to not only protect ourselves, but to protect our kupuna. And of course, we'll have all of that information up on our Hi Now Daily website. And I also just want to say thank you so much for joining our show today. As you can tell, we have Valentine's Day around the corner, Lunar New Year's. There's so many things to celebrate. So make sure you're going out in our community and supporting some of the incredible businesses that we featured today. And the deck also wanted to mention that their event is pet friendly, so you can bring your furry friends over this weekend. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. There'll be so much more on Hi Now Daily.